And new subscribers. I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Alba La Pantera. What is going on? Blissful new moon in Gemini to one and all. Yes, yes. So we gonna see what's the vibe for the collective. It's also the 6-6 portal. I'm loving that energy. 6-6 Gemini, the twins. So this is the vibe of the lower mind and the higher mind being revitalized, rejuvenated, all that amazing stuff. I'm here for it. And I'm looking forward to these messages that are going to be pulling through here because it has been quite a Jupiter and Gemini type of day. What do I mean by that? That whatever one is thinking of, it's that's where the expansion is coming from. This could also be where some may have at some point not allowed yourself to communicate the way you want to, commune with those that you may want to. This could even be moving to a neighborhood that you may want to move to, or just being around a certain way of moving on and about, where as you think about it, you normally hear about the synchronicities as far as what you're thinking about, and then it's showing up on somebody's shirt or on an ad or whatever the case may be. This is what I mean about that type of day. It's been moving quite quickly and no complaints at all. And I'm gonna continuously remind y'all of being mindful as to what it is you're thinking about. And also, making sure that you are intentively stepping back into your body. What I mean by that is this Jupiter and Gemini vibe. There's also a couple other, objects and planets in the sign of Gemini. You got the Sun, Moon, Mercury. What is it? Venus. It seems as though there's a party on Mercury at this point, or in Gemini energy. You got the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, and Gemini right now. So there's a lot of Gemini vibes that's going on as far as the higher mind and lower mind. You know what I mean? When it comes to the sun, the identity and purpose and your will to exist. The moon, your emotions connected to memories. Mercury, your perception with as it relates to your internal and external exchanges. Venus, the feedback, comfort or not, when it comes to personal values, enjoyment, appreciation. Then you also have, Jupiter, which is your growth, integration in society and life path. All of these are in the sign of Gemini, the twins. The expression of the higher mind and the lower mind, its polar opposite energy being Sagittarius, and the ruler of Sagittarius is in the sign of Gemini. So this is even bringing forth from even much bigger expansion when it comes to this new moon energy. So when it comes to your new moon manifestations, the moon, again, speaking of your emotions, the subconscious mind, things that are connected to certain memories, use this moment right now to change that. Because the last thing you're going to want to do while Jupiter is in Gemini, okay, and normally is in the planet in a sign for about 18 months. So while Jupiter, just about, when is it? I just want to make sure. But you just want to, for about a year. You just want to make sure that whatever it is that you're thinking about as far as what you're looking to bring into fruition when it comes to your desires, Get your mind out of that position of, oh, if I can't do that, this can't be done until you do this. Go with what it is that you have right now. And even if you don't, speak that instead of, I have to do this before I can be able to do this. Because Jupiter is going to expand that. And if it's something that you don't want, just put it this way. If you are looking for solutions while you're in the stressful state, the solutions you come up with are going to be stressful. And vice versa. If you're seeking those solutions through a harmonious state, you're going to receive harmonious resolutions and solutions. So the message I got earlier from the Orisha deck was the earth element with Baba Luaye and the water element that came through. And the message was, it's time to return or to evolve even further, even more, when it comes to the soulful grounding state. Consume to live and thrive, and create and discipline yourself when it comes to a routine that rejuvenates your health, mind, body, spirit, and soul. And then that's when I wrote down here, seeking solutions while stress will only bring solutions of stress. Get out of the rat race that is trapping you in this maze of discontent and the sense of failure. Get up on out of there. You don't have to be. As one thinketh, so shall it be. If you think in your mind that you have to keep chasing this and going after that or doing this first, granted, I get a plan, but what I'm speaking more so is having to do with, all right, you feel as though in order for you to do B, you can't do B until you have A, and you already actually have A. As far as the magnetism when it comes to actually bringing that A into your reality. You may not feel as though you don't have A because it's not in front of you physically. And that's the only reason why you don't have it. Because in your perception, Mercury, you're telling yourself you don't have this information when that's all there is in this here on this here planet. It's the planet of information. It's a plethora of information out here. Find what is unique to you and do you, love, for real. But nonetheless, welcome, Alana, blessings on this portal day. Ashe, same to you, love. Let's see what the Orishas have to say. As a matter of fact, let me go first into our moon messages. Where y'all at? How about that? Where are they at? Right here? No. They doing what the moon does. It's a new one. You can't see them. But here they are. What is the message for the collective? What is the message for the collective? For the 6-6 portal. Message for the collective. 6-6 portal. Come on. Don't let your past hold you back. Take time to breathe out. Yeah, this is about getting back into your body. Taking a moment to take a deep breath and go back into your body with all of this mental activity that's going to be happening. Some of you are going to tap into this level of alchemy that you have always been aware of, but it takes for certain transitions of energy for you to, connect to possibly the opposite of it to awaken, what you're capable of here. So take time to breathe out. Now I'm tasting white rice. Very good white rice. Very tasty. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Okay. See what else we have coming through here. Take time to breathe out. I'm seeing the Eight of Swords, which is the Jupiter and Gemini card. Especially with don't let your past hold you back. And take time to breathe out. Some could be in their heads, self-sabotaging thoughts, and that's the only thing that's blocking you right now is yourself. It's not even the situations that you may be thinking about that are external to you that you may feel as though that this is blocking you. Not necessarily so. If you make it that way, then it'll be that way within your vessel, and that's what you're going to give birth to through your minds, through your minds. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, and superconscious mind. Go ahead now, source. There's a lot of cards, but something here about being bold and making the first move. Okay, let's see what the next message here. Wow. I was about to say South full moon. South node and full moon. South full moon. Well, I'm getting South Node, Gemini, Moon in Gemini, Sun in Sag. A strong recollection of memories as it relates to one's past life. When you have that connection between your South Node and your Moon sign being the same. And with Mercury coming through, you have access to a lot of information. And if those are not the specific signs of something, this could be related to related ancestral locations, or put it this way, paying attention to when your energy is at a high and when it's at a low, depending on the neighborhoods that you're in or that area, as far as the city, the state. For some, it's even the country. Let's go a little bit deeper into this. Look at that. The bottom of the deck, you got full moon and Sag. Surrender to the full moon. Look at the bigger picture. So something you may be holding on to here from the full moon and Sag we just had. Or having, excuse me. Or having. That's on the 21st. Don't let your past hold you back. So, you know what's wild? That's in 15 days. 15 connects to the Devil card, or Capricorn Saturn energy, or repeating a cycle or an obstacle and challenge that you're right now. This new moon, the only thing that has to shift is your mindset about it. Release. I'm getting there's information that you may have about something, right? But there's certain things that you know that are not conducive to you that you have to release, because it's causing you to operate in a significant way that is correlating with holding on to your past. So I'm hearing someone here as far as looking further into their purpose, or more so your why. Why are you doing certain things, or why are you in this physical vessel during this moment in time, which is a construct? Why are you within this illusion? And what are you here to do? But there's something about having information that you are aware of that doesn't allow you to fully express yourself because it's causing a lower vibrational shift rather than a higher one. And they're asking you here to surrender to the divine. Look at the bigger picture. What degrees is that moon in? This one was 16. Well, it's floating along the lines of Capricorn, Sag, because it's actually Capricorn. So I wasn't tripping. I was not tripping. Yeah, the full moon in Sag was the 23rd of May. It was. We already had the full moon in Sag. But the full moon in Capricorn is at 1 degrees. So on the 21st. And anytime you have a planet within the sign at 1 degree, this is the beginning, but a fully developed process of that energy. Picking up more so from it changing from 29 degrees of Sagittarius. So this is about you really going through the lessons of your higher mind to be able to utilize it, going through whatever cycles you have to go through in order to see the truth. And in seeing that truth, there are certain things you would have to let go, and you will not have a problem with letting it go, because right before that Sagittarius energy, you have Scorpio, which is about going through that transformation, going through that death process. The rebirth is when you're stepping into Sagittarius energy, because the first decan of Sagittarius is connected to Antares, which is the heart of the Scorpion. So there's a revitalization of the heart at this point. Now going into that Capricorn 1 degree, give me 1 second. I want to look further just because this is when this is when shit be getting real. All right. A canopy bed with curtains. Inside degrees, standing on the inside of life, protected and guarded, guided and led, held fast, kept so far back inside that what does express itself is purely a ceremonial display. Yes, a formal declaration, ashe. The observer or witness empowered to prevail. What is it? The observer or witness empowered to prevailed, to prevailable, to see, but yeah, I guess no, it says to prevail, then it says able to see, child. Able to see, to realize, to comprehend the mysteries. So okay, see, this is making a whole lot more sense, because I'm noticing the way my words are moving through my voice box right now. And it seems as though there's a clearing of an old language or deceptive language that keeps one in the lower chakras and not rise up into the heart. Let's continue. The observer or witness empowered to prevail, able to see, to realize, to comprehend the mysteries, clairvoyance, keenly sensing and viewing meaning and value, purpose and spirit, backbone. Now, this is, come on, we are already bringing this one here full circle, baby. Let's go. So very strongly and steadily directed from within that there is no outer, there is no thing to do. Instead, you center yourself and align with who you truly are, and stalwartly remain in the place of authority and power and inward truth as your statement and the only thing you know. So going back to this here full moon in Sagittarius, what is with the full moons though? No, that Capricorn 1, yeah. We would already be in Cancer season though. That's another thing. This new moon in Gemini is bringing forth so much of the foreseen reality into the now. This 6-6 portal, this is what happens when you're operating from that mystical alchemical state, from that immortal state, that God goddess energy. You may feel as though your worlds are being jumbled up, but you're really connecting to a part of you that just has this resonance to the core of the planet, to the core of the universe, where time truly becomes an illusion. So now let's clarify this, because right up at the bottom of the deck you have full moon in Leo. So Leo, Sagittarius, and then we also have new moon in Taurus here with new moon in Scorpio. Polar opposite energies coming through here. First quarter, your commitment is being tested. All right, we're gonna wrap this around. Let me see what the clarifiers is saying here from the Orishas. Wow. You could be a Libra rising. The moon will be in your 9th house of higher education, the higher mind, travel, foreign land. 9th house. For Leo rising, this means that the new moon in Gemini would be in your 11th house. Don't let your past hold you back, Lord God. Wow. Papa Shango. Bueno. Well. Divine justice is here. The God of thunder. Also lightning, but shared it with Toya. Oh, wow. Okay. Just said Libra, huh? So, we have the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. When it comes to whatever it is that's going on in your past, that's not allowing you to direct yourself towards your true north. You do have this Shango energy working with you with this Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles being Mars and Capricorn. I'm hearing that your affirmations and statements of truth to elevate yourself are being heard. With this giraffe energy and that long neck stepping into the trees, you're definitely connecting to your ancestors here. Especially if you have been doing that work to not let your past hold you back and have been truly surrendering to the divine. Taking it day by day. When you take it day by day, you're obviously not rushing the process. Because to rush puts you in ego's timing. When you're surrendering to divine timing, there's no need to even express rushing the process. Some of you are that sensitive to this high vibrational energy where you could be having conversations with other people about the way you're feeling about a situation of the past and expressing your healing journey as far as I'm not rushing the process. Just be mindful of that when you're at this very high level of sensitivity as it relates to connecting to the divine, because nothing is rushed or slowed down when it comes to the divine. So when you're saying that I'm not rushing the process, you just went back into the lower chakras of that energy. Okay. Wow. Something is being extremely balanced out. Not by what's being shown in the physical, but by one's heart. Where are you in your heart space when it comes to these situations? It's, at times people can talk a great game about what it is that they gonna do or doing, but where are you in your heart space as you're doing it? Because when it does come to justice, you could be in a blissful state when it comes to the heart and still deliver them ass whoopings. Don't get it twisted, but it takes a great master to do that, though. All right now. People get that twisted too. For some of you, this could even be a masculine energy. Uh, huh. Because I'm picking up on fourth house, so that'd be Pisces. You may be a Pisces rising with this new moon in Gemini. There could be a significant masculine with this type of build as far as something that was said that needs to be let go of. We have here the feeling of balance, stability, strength, and security. Let's say you're going through, or something about the past and going through some type of legality or something that was unfair and it's been sorted out. But the situation someone can still be holding on to after overcoming it. So that means that there's something deep within the subconscious mind that is not allowing this person to recognize when they're actually free. That's why the longest time period or cycle of slavery, which still exists today, is mental. So let's see what else is coming through here. That was fast. The two of them? Chill. Oh no. Ogun and Shango together. Wow. Here's something here about brothers. Look at this. The moon comes out. Something here about brothers. Now with Ogun's energy, there's a process of fasting, getting deeper into vegetation and becoming one with the element of the earth. That when the earth shakes, these energies that are still connected to you, when your body starts to go through this shake chemically, whatever this is that is still stuck within you from whatever the situation was in the past, it's getting up on out of there. But again, speaking of the fourth house, there go the moon. So now let me pull a moon card for this. What's the clarity here? Nothing will come out of this situation. Huh. Meaning, you better get out the way. Oh shit, you better go. If this is resonating with you and you are holding on to something from the past, let me tell you something with these two here. Okay, they fight together. All right. Okay, so I also had this message come through, more of a vision as far as the spiritual state, where in the spiritual realm, when it comes to your home space, there are energies that are wanting to basically barge into your sacred space. But what I saw was The demons that protect me, and along with angels, because some angels are worse than demons. Let's put that on out there. Let's get real about this, because some demons are can be way more aggressive than a demon. I mean, that would be that way because each one is ruled by an angel or angle of light. So within this spiritual realm, there's certain vibrations that came through to barge into the sacred space that I have created in this vision. But they were getting their ass fucked up. When I mean toe up, I said, well, when you rolling up around here divinely protected, that's the way it's gonna be. Especially when it comes to something that's looking to intervene in something that they don't belong in. So some of you have asked for clarity, liberation about certain situations, and they're asking you, while also telling you, nothing will come of this situation. Do not let your past hold you back, because we are coming in to clear this out. 3139 on the timer at that. So now let me clarify. Surrender to the divine. Bueno. Surrender to the divine. Show me this. Surrender to the oh shit. Watch the other one. Yo, they are non-stop. Whew. Female issue. Surrendering to that sensuality through dance, that provocative dance towards yourself. That is a way of clearing out these energies too. Because for some of you, there may have been experiences you've gone through that has blocked your sensuality, including your sexuality. This surrender to the divine with female issue, but more so they also call bombagira. Now, bombagira, okay? Child, that one right there can get real violent if you get in the way. And these three out here together, what's at the bottom here? The Ten of Wands, Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn is responsibilities and rules for the growth of your consciousness. And in Sagittarius, this is related to, again, your higher mind, higher knowledge, also self-education through travel, what you learn through a long journey, spiritually, again, academically, or just through an experience. Being able to walk on hot coals. I know y'all heard that beat. That's 601. What's 601? What is 601? Gematria. This is one of them gematria moments, not the metaphysical Bible type. This is, what's this? 601. If you look at the gematria of 601, the first one on the list is the truth. 3440 on the time. Satan's being eliminated. Huh. Consequences. Well, that confirmed that quite clearly. So you can look into that yourself. Google gematria, look at the number 601, and see what else is coming through for you. But let's see what the next message here is. Surrender to the divine through dance and enjoyment, sensual activities that opens up your sexuality, because that is your strongest power. We have here the Eight of Wands, eruption, Mars energy with this card, but primarily that's the first decan of Sagittarius, so that is Mercury in Sag. All right. So this is the perfect expression as far as what we were speaking of before, in terms of going through that transformation, death and rebirth, that rebirth, you stepping into Sagittarius season or Sagittarius energy. That was the message that you have here, well, was here with the full moon in Sag. Taking a look at the bigger picture, this Eight of Wands is the first decan of that, which is ruled by Mercury. It is the 6/6 portal, new moon in Gemini. Gemini ruled by Mercury. So this coming through here is giving you the access to reactivating your soul's memory through your sensuality, through being receptive to the information that is conducive to your growth, not that which is not. And the Ten of Wands stayed here again through that shuffle. What's under the Ten of Wands? The male counterpart. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. So this may have to do with either a partnership you was in, a romantic partnership you was in, or a mother was in, of whomever, but someone significant to you as far as a feminine energy with the particular masculine, particular female, because those are energies you're speaking of, but a particular female that is significant to you and the relationship that they have with a male. There's maybe certain things that you are holding on to, suppressing within your system, and nothing's going to come up that situation as far as you having a rebirth, you getting out of that mentally, spiritually, physically, so you can live your greatest life. And this is what that message was earlier, having information that is not allowing you to evolve. Because that information is a burden. Ten of Wands, it's heavy. It was quite the obstacle and challenge. It was a heavy one. Saturn, resistance. But it makes your sight, your vision much stronger if you let it, by releasing what you already learned, what you already seen. You don't have to keep seeing it over and over and over again to make sure that what you're seeing is what you're seeing. This would be the energy of someone waiting for something to change because of hope. Tied up to the fear of the unknown. 10, 8, that's 18 again. That's the moon's energy. We have here Eshu coming through, which is the energy of being able to be in the higher realms and the lower realms, but utilizing certain substances, not overindulging, but utilizing it in order to go through these different paths, across these different roads. He also has a pitchfork here, which is given that Neptunian energy, being able to break through 606 right now in the time, being able to break through certain illusions that has been blocking you from this 10 of Pentacles here, your abundance. Okay. Let's see. What's the outcome here? What is the outcome? So 601 and 606, the outcome. I love to see it. Oshumare. Yes. Oshumare, Olodumare. Ooh, stinging. Big cobra energy. Massive kundalini awakening up out of the shadows. You see that higher mind, lower mind perspective also showing through here? This is 3 of Swords, Saturn and Libra. And there you go, back again. This came out with Shango. So this is a message that all of the ancestors from the depths of your soul are working with you to break you out of this situation, filling you with so much knowledge and passion so that when you can focus on what it is that you truly want to experience in this life, not the last shit or the fuckery you was going through before. Because you don't have to. But if you choose to, within your thoughts, you will. You feel me? Oshumare, Olodumare. Which is also a representation of the wheel in this deck. Yin yang energy. Wealth, abundance, material pleasures, favorable changes, plural, not just one, changes, yeah. Short trips, short in time, which is significant to Mercury, all right? You could actually be attaining wealth, abundance, material pleasures just based off of where you're located right now. So astrocartography could be of importance too. You have a thriving business also being represented here with Oshumare. Excuse me, I know you can't even look at this. Look at this. The outcast. Huh. Yeah, you may be, some of you could have a thriving business by being somewhere where you are a type of person that people in that neighborhood haven't really seen before. Or this could be, let's say you've lived there all your life, but now you've had this spiritual transmutation and now you're becoming more so of a foreign person to the people that at one point they thought they knew you too. That's another thing. Something here about they thought they knew you. It also speaks of people competent in the field of oral, written, and visual communications, a great leader of groups, conventions, or the masses. One who knows how to charm with their looks, hands, voice, or speech, making them a grandiloquent person. This is also speaking of having the ability to do 2 things at once. But due to the fact that it is a dual changing card, it might mean loss of investments, unfavorable changes, too much quiet and stagnation, projects that come to a sudden end, impulsiveness. Of course, it all depends on the other energies that are surrounding it. So in regards to, let's say you've been investing in a particular partnership or a project, and right now you're noticing that you have a different focus as to what brings you joy. That's what you want to go towards. Go towards what brings you joy right here, right now. 44 on the timer. Go to what brings you joy right now. And for some of you, you may have to give certain things up that you may have thought, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Does it bring you joy right now, though? Because that Jupiter and Gemini energy is not going to play at all with that. I mean, it's going to give you exactly what you want or whatever. Not so much what you want. It's going to give you exactly where you are at in your mindset. So if you're doing things that don't bring you joy, abundance, bliss, it's going to keep giving you more of that because that's what you want to do, or what you're choosing to do. So this could also be a message for some of you who may be struggling with something that you have been doing for quite some time, and you are finding yourself wanting to do something else or add to it. Go towards where the joy is. What's exciting you? What is exciting you? Exciting to you? I tell you. But yes, go towards what is exciting to you. Let's look at this invocation here. For the final message. In the shape of a rainbow or a snake, protect me today as on every day, giving me wealth and happiness. Oshumare, brilliant rainbow, or as a winding snake. Let my career or profession be always successful. Do not let ups and downs in my rising career. Do as your arms, which after transparent rain leave effulgence in the sky, framing them with the flashing colors, reaching dignity and the heights, but also tenacity and obligation, to come down to the earth in your other shape, your other essence, but always with intelligence and diligence, so that not even hurricane type winds may deviate my most appreciated wishes. And at the other end of your arc, there will be a pot with gold coins. That's okay. And if your tail joins your head, the beginning and the end will merge into one. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Bueno. And to close this out, my loves, based on your rising sign, this is where the new moon in Gemini will be for you. Aries rising 3rd house, Taurus rising 2nd house, Gemini rising obviously the 1st, right? It's in your 1st house. Cancer rising 12th house, Leo rising 11th house, Virgo rising 10th house, Libra rising 9th house, Scorpio rising 8th house, Sagittarius rising 7th house, Capricorn rising 6th house, Aquarius rising 5th house, Pisces rising 4th house, and these are all based off whole sign charts. So that is where the new moon in Gemini is located. For you, they said to pull one more moon energy card. Now one more message. Your commitment is being tested, but opportunity meets preparation. Preparation meets opportunity on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I love that. Your commitment is being tested when it comes to utilizing your higher mind with your lower mind in the most beautiful way. Becoming that unique, authentic artist. Because you have everything you need. You truly do. And with that, my loves, mi corazones, I will be concluding this message. May you all have a blissful evening. Go ahead and write, who you are right now, what brings you joy. Speak into existence the life you are wanting to experience, and do not play it small. Do not play it small. I don't care what situation you got going on right now. What's the life you truly want to experience in the physical? Write it out. I'm about to continue writing, Simone. That's my state of it. But I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.